Hi, I'm Christine Short, Director with S&P Capital IQ Global Markets Intelligence. In this week's Lookout Report, we wrap up fourth quarter earnings season and take a look at what's ahead for Q1. With only 7 companies yet to report, the fourth quarter earnings season is essentially over. We end the season with very strong S&P 500 earnings growth of 8.1%, which is in the 8 to 9% range that Global Markets Intelligence initially predicted. This is the highest growth rate we've seen since the 8.3% growth in the fourth quarter of 2011. While there is no record as far as growth is concerned, earnings per share of $28.48 is an all-time record for the S&P 500 index. Now that a successful fourth quarter is behind us, attention is turning to the falling estimates for the first quarter of 2014. Analysts initially expected first quarter growth rate to come in at 8.9% in April of 2013, but that number dropped to 5% at the beginning of the year and now stands at a paltry 0.9%. If the season ends with this figure, it would be the lowest growth rate seen since the second quarter of 2012, when it came in nearly flat at 0.8%. We are expecting some of the same sectors from the previous quarter to lead and lag. The telecommunications services sector once again leads the pack, with anticipated growth of 38%. Of course, this mainly has to do with the fact that Sprint Nextel was included in the index in the year-ago quarter, and that company's dismal results negatively impacted the overall sector, leading to easier year-over-year comparisons. The consumer discretionary sector emerges as a welcomed secondary leader of first quarter growth, with 8.5%. Despite growing an impressive 8.3% in the fourth quarter, concerns over bad weather negatively affected many of the retailers, both brick-and-mortar and internet retailers. Forward estimates suggest a healthy U.S. consumer will prevail in 2014 with an overall calendar year estimate of 13.8%. The energy sector is estimated to be the biggest laggard for the first quarter, with negative growth of 5.5%, as many companies within the oil, gas, and consumable fuels subsector struggle with higher operating expenses and lower production volume. The good news is that analysts expect the sector to turn around for the next 3 quarters of 2014, with estimates in the double digits, resulting in a calendar year growth rate of 8.8%. Early reports have come this week for the first quarter. Thus far, AutoZone and Costco and Joy Global all have released results, with AutoZone beating on the top and bottom line and Costco missing. Next week, we'll see fourth quarter results from Urban Outfitters and Dollar General, while Carnival Cruises is scheduled to report for the first quarter. I'm Christine Short, and thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of the Lookout Report.